Kailangan nating malaman kung ano ba yung nangyari sa buhay natin ngayon. Ano ba yung mga fun na nangyari this year? Build your own business. Okay, ano yung sistema natin doon? In as nerdy as possible. Make sure that you create systems around that so you can achieve that goal. The year is almost over, and this is a moment where we can pause, reflect, and plan for the new year. I know it can sometimes be overwhelming, and madalas hindi mo alam kung saan mag-uumpisa. So for this video, I'd like to share guide questions and systems that I've been using over the years that help me figure out how I can achieve my goals and create systems around it. Hello lovely humans, welcome back, and if you are new here, I am Rizza and I talk about business, my imperfect zero-waste life, and everything self-care. I will also be talking about vision boards for my next video, so para mapanood nyo yan, make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell para makita nyo kapag na-upload na namin yung video na yon. Now, back to planning our year. So, I will be giving you guide questions. Then, feel free to pause or maybe screenshot or maybe list the question so you can reflect on it later. You can also even post this on your stories and make sure you tag me on my Instagram so I can repost it. So for this activity, it's up to you if you want to use a paper or your journal, but I prefer to do it digitally. I use Notion for that. Not sponsored. Isang importanteng bagay when we are planning our year is awareness. Kailangan nating malaman kung ano ba yung nangyari sa buhay natin ngayon, ano ba yung nangyari ng 2023. And this is very important because you cannot improve what you don't measure and what you don't know. And also a gentle reminder to approach this step as gentle with yourself as possible. Kasi I know sometimes, kapag nagre-reflect tayo sa mga ganito, minsan niyurak at inaaway natin ang sarili natin. Wag natin gawin yan for this activity, shall we? Because we are not doing this to judge ourselves with what we did or did not do this year. Pero gagawin mo to to know what you can improve for next year. Okay ba yan? First question you can ask yourself is, what are my wins this year? Okay, alam ko meron sa inyo magsasabi na, parang wala naman akong win. But I assure you, sa mga sunod na steps or ideas na sasabihin ko sa inyo, for sure makakita kayo ng wins, may it be small or big. One thing I like doing to check my win is to check my photo album. Alam ko marami tayong mga photos and videos na hindi natin napopost on social media or wherever. Pero isa to sa mga magandang step paano ko nakikita kung ano yung mga wins ko. Ayan, so I start with my albums from January up until December 2023. That's number one. Next is I check on my social media stories. Madalas, aminin natin, lahat ng mga pinopost natin on our social media could be highlights of our life. For example, I like going to the archive of my Instagram stories. Tinitignan ko yon. I go back from January hanggang December and tinitignan ko kung ano ba yung mga fun na nangyari this year. It doesn't need to be big, like a career change or bumili ng kotse or ng bahay at lupa or whatever. Pero it could be, oh, I went to the beach with my family, or I talked to my mom, or I made my siblings happy this year. It doesn't always need to be material, okay? That's a reminder. Third place I'd like to look at to know my wins is my journal. Kung nagjo-journal kayo, you can go back to your journal from January hanggang December 2023 to check kung ano ba yung mga pinagdaanan mo at kung ano ba yung mga nalagpasan mong trials this year. Ako personally, I have a physical journal, which is this one. I have 2 notebooks of this. Tsaka, I have a digital journal. Yung digital journal ko naman is called Day 1. It's an app where para siyang visual diary na pwede kang mag-upload ng videos and photos na ikaw lang ang nakakakita. I love it so much kasi lahat ng mga mundane things na hindi ko naman napopost on social media publicly, dito ko na ilalagay. So, as in lahat ng feelings ko, lahat ng mga iyak ko, dito ko kinikwento. So, you can also maybe check that out. Again, not sponsored, but I have been loving this visual app or visual diary for a while now. I also like being aware of what happened and what did not happen per category. Ako, kinakategorize ko siya as personal, career, and relationships. Yun yung major categories ko. But I can also go very specific. Like for my personal, it's health, it's skincare, it's maybe healthy habits, drinking water, etc. I can go as nerdy as possible. Kasi ako, I also have a monthly evaluation template. Ang nerd, no? Pero ako, I like being very self-aware of what's currently happening in my life. So, I actually have an entire video dedicated for that, my monthly evaluation templates. That's also on my Notion. I'll put it up in the links here and below para makita nyo din if you're interested to evaluate yourself monthly as well. And para sa akin, mas nadalian ako, mas madaling magplano kung nakikita mo kung saan mo kailangan mag-improve. Again, just a quick recap, in terms of awareness, kung ano yung mga wins mo this year is you can check on your photo album, you can check on your social media archives, you can check your journal, and if you are doing monthly evaluations for yourself, you can also check that. Next part of self-awareness is to look at your goals for the past year. Okay, so nung 2023, nag-set tayo ng goals ng mga gagawin natin or gusto nating ma-achieve. So titignan natin, we will go back to that and ask ourselves, number 1, what happened? Number 2, what did not happen? Again, dito sa step na to, be gentle with yourself. You can always tick yung mga bagay na nangyari or mga goals na na-achieve mo, mga habits na na-build mo, and take that as your win. Para naman sa mga hindi nangyari or hindi pa nangyayari, that's okay. We can always try again for next year and we can always restart. Okay? Okay. Once you've done that, this is your data. Nakita mo na yung buong taon mo, nakita mo na kung ano yung mga nagawa at hindi mo nagawa, nakita mo na yung mga wins mo, nakita mo na kung paano ka nag-survive for 2023, and that's a good thing. This is your data. Ito yung self-awareness part ng goal setting natin. Now, using this data, ask yourself, for 2024, where do I want to improve on? You can be specific as possible. Or you can also categorize it as personal, relationships, and career. You can be specific as possible like I am, but you can also categorize it as personal, relationships, and career. Next question. What do I want to feel next year? Examples could be, I want to be financially stable so I won't panic during due dates. Another could be, oh, I want to feel energetic so I won't feel so tired all the time. Another could be, oh, I want to be in charge of my own time so I can finally carve out time for the business I want to start. And with that, kapag meron ka na nung mga feelings na gusto mong ma-feel and mga goals na gusto mong magawa, now it's time to create systems around it. Ask yourself this question. What are the steps I could do or habits that I can form to feel and achieve these goals? Okay, so for example, gusto mong maging financially secure and not panic on due dates. Syempre, ang system mo dyan is to automate it. You can build or create a savings account or open a savings account or maybe find a side hustle para hindi ka na magpanic sa pagbayad mo ng bills. Next naman, if you want to have energy and not feel tired all the time, you can maybe find new hobbies or ask yourself, ano ba yung bagay that energizes me? Ako, for example, ang nakakapag-energize sa akin if I carve out time with Josh, my husband, or carve out time for my family, or maybe carve out time for workout. Kasi yun yung hobby ko. And if kung gusto mo naman maging in charge with your time to finally build your own business, okay, ano yung sistema natin doon? Maybe we can limit your social media consumption or maybe limit yung binge watching para meron kang maybe 1 to 2 hours of your time after work sa pag-brainstorm para sa bago mong negosyo. Friends, it's really great to have goals, but it's best to make sure that you create systems around that so you can achieve that goal. One thing I also like doing for the year is to have a theme. If that's your thing, ako parang lagi kong nilalagyan ng tema yung taon ko. Like, this year, 2023, ang theme ko is opulence. This coming year, 2024, ang theme ko is to thrive. Kasi for 2023, marami rin akong plans na hindi nangyari, marami akong goals na hindi ko natupad, and that's okay. Again, we will be gentle with ourselves, diba? So, sabi ko, it's okay for 2024 since I am delving into an industry na wala pa ako masyadong experience, which is real estate. I said I will have goals that will make me thrive for 2024. So that would be gaining experience, that would be learning a lot, that would mean ako signing up with workshops or master classes about real estate so I could be more equipped for 2024 and I could thrive. I would like to thrive mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially for 2024. So, nag-set ako ng mga goals for those things and systems around it para magawa ako yung pag-thrive ko for 2024. Kayo, with the feelings or mga gusto mong goals na ma-achieve for 2024 na nilista mo kanina, ano yung surrounding theme with that? So, if you have your theme for 2024 already, you can comment below kung ano yung theme nyo para mag-share tayo doon ng mga themes natin for next year. Okay, next part naman na i-discuss ko sa sunod na video is to visualize what you want to feel. Ako, I am someone who loves creating vision boards and it's an entire video. I dedicated an entire video for that. So make sure na abangan nyo na nakasubscribe kayo at nakahit kayo ng notification bell para next week pag in-upload namin yan, mapapanood mo. Because I really feel like kapag nakikita ko yung mga goals ko, mas nakaka-inspire to work towards that goal. So actually, that's about it. I hope I was able to help you plan and strategize for 2024. And if you learned something from this video, I hope you can comment below kung anong natutunan nyo. And that's it. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!